Right, welcome back. Last time we did some economic changes, mainly involving investment and increasing state reach. That tends to be one of the last things I hear. I'm actually at the point where I can upgrade the level of um, governance afforded to the burghers. This would increase consultation and urban production and commerce production. I would be unable to do property tax on the burghers, though, and a percentage of resident wealth is transferred to burgher wealth, probably through taxes. They would also get increased autonomy and more power from wealth. However, the increased power would make it easier for me to handle dealing with them. So, there is the issue, however, that I don't have that much stability, and changing something in times of instability tends to be a bad thing. However, it's probably not that bad of an idea. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay. Oh. Lose 5 legitimacy, lose 1 stability. Clans, clergy, nobility are displeased, the burghers are happy. There will be societal instability, and recent reforms effects applying for about 6 years. Oh, that will be damaging. Enact. Great success. Okay. Yeah, this is damaging to stability, though. I'm going to have to be careful from here on out to make sure it doesn't get any worse. Yeah, that's a lot of bad stuff. Give extra fire to the separatists. How's banditry going? It's mainly rebellion, so. And stuff will update, it will update the effects of the new reforms soonish. Let's reduce the tributes. That will help get them on my side again. Of course, this has the biting effect of being really bad for my income, because that's where a good source of my income comes from, but that just means I should avoid investing and downsize the Navy a bit after this war. Of course, there's also letting my capital province stabilize so that the property that I hold starts becoming, wow, profitable again. Thankfully, the academic stuff seems like it'll stay profitable, but, well, yeah. Stay at 0.27. 0.27, yeah. Revenue, tax farming, and corruption. I get half the tax revenue. And wages, manpower, and infrastructure. Realm expenses, wow, okay. Because they might be choosing not to walk to there. Not yet, anyway. Okay, they're locked into place. Start moving to there. And once they've made it all the way across, use the ships to ensure that they stay locked in. Or locked out. I just hope Mombasa handles Pate and Malindi well enough. Light looting. This is all conquest. Move in there in order to ensure victory. And it might cause them to try to retreat towards Zanzibar. So long as this battle doesn't take long enough, if they start to retreat towards Zanzibar, I could just come in here, block the strait, and they'll just stop their retreat, and then boom, another battle. Of course, it assumes that I win either one, but that seems pretty likely. Especially considering I have a massive terrain advantage, and a massive leader, well, a large terrain advantage, and a massive leader advantage, especially in shock. 2 extra fire, 3 extra in shock. Okay, let's see. Moving to Tonga. They're retreating to their allies. Okay. There we go. Chiefs are in power again. Well, that has to do with the fact that empowering the burghers inside the factions also causes a monthly reduction in influence. Wasn't expecting 10 apparently, or 5.5 or 42? Okay, these numbers can't be right. But the bureaucrats are actually starting to gain influence, which is interesting. When they're in power, you get reduced material costs for projects, reduced monthly power, autonomy change, but increased yearly corruption. So the heir is a pacifist. Will that change anything? Start one-sided wars, be quicker to give up in war. Seeing violence as a tool of last resort, this person is incredibly reluctant to engage in warfare. Avoiding a preoccupation which can bankrupt even the richest states gives creditors better confidence in their solvency, but the military finds itself neglected both in mind and spirit. So that explains why it's so good, at the very least. Oh yeah, the lack of tribute is really going to start cutting into stuff. Oh wow. Lack of effective tribute. Lamu will act as a way to provide a permanent oh. Hey, they're all locked and I can get there on the 20th of January. Okay. Take that. Stack wiped. Melindian probably also paid. Excellent. Can probably convince Malindi to leave the war early now. Even if it's only for token concessions. I didn't actually occupy a fort. Moving on, let's start sieging down Zanzibar. Sue for peace. I can't actually take any territory because... Oh, wait, I could. I don't think I should, though. Making them into a vassal would actually not be that bad of an idea, but that would be too much. Probably. I can't ask for much, though. A ducat, war-ups, transfer trade power, and give up claims in Mombasa. There we go. That should help with cash issues and get me some extra prestige. I can probably use that in order to... actually not. I need to support the church, actually. Definitely not empower the clergy, but perform a show of devotion. I will still have an advantage of 1 in shock, plus I have twice the number of troops, and should they lose, they will have nowhere to retreat to, which means an automatic spack wipe. This will also rapidly increase the amount of war score I have. Yep, by 10. Surprising how much work you can do with that. At least convince them to do that, but I can't convince them to do this yet. I want to occupy the fort there as well in order for them to be thoroughly convinced. And as for Pate, they'd be willing to go. With monetary concessions. Minimal monetary concessions. Finally, okay. They're down and out for the count. I can leave. Don't need their agent in a spy network here anymore. I can take them down. Both of their provinces. Grab all their cash from the treasury. I can set my fleet down back at my capital and then just turn down the Plague Death Tracker. Plague Death Tracker. Wait, has there been any plagues recently? Oh hey, Minor Center of Learning. Increases knowledge output and reduces the cost of academic infrastructure, raises unrest, gives prestige, and local institution spread. Oh. Since ancient times, centers of academia have fostered generations of academics and artists, facilitating innovation and a shared desire for a higher understanding. The institution of learning is often fragile, vulnerable to the chaos of the world around them, in danger of fading into a dark age of cultural stagnation. Yet, with the right support, a supportive environment, and an inspired generation, the march of progress can move ever forward. Ah. Aha. That's not good. Yeah, probably need mercenary companies. Jeez, they're expensive. Oh. Why is my force limit decreasing? Well, actually, that might be because... yeah, okay, now that I think about it, I probably should start making the tribals like me a bit more. I am not promoting the Chiefs faction. I'll continue promoting the Metropolitans, though. I do like having them in power. I got stack wipe. No! I'm gonna need to use wait, no, I don't need to use mercs. Okay. Manpower came in. 6,500. There we go. That resets my army entirely. Here comes the taxation. Rare Principal Crown. Owns at least 15 cities, total dev at least 60. Ruler's diplomatic skill of at least 3 or 4. Statement of skill at least 2. Principality. That's an upgrade. Where's title rank? Ducky. No real effect, apparently. Okay. Now will get me extra prestige, and a diplomat, and for at least a little while, I'll get more stability points, which I'm going to need. Title rank principality, yep. Extra diplomat, so I can do more stuff. Like prepare for the inevitable betrayal of Mombasa. I need to do it in order to unify the Swahili. That's what I need to do, so... Alright, expand it. I'm not gonna like that adjustment to that reduction in stability, but progress is dangerous at times, and I need to keep going forward. Right, that's all I have time for now. I'm not gonna wait for the next simulation reset. It's going to take too long. I can, however, select all owned provinces and conduct a census. So industry, I'm still not producing enough food. I could say the same for fuel and raw material. Yeesh, that amount of raw material. Same with exotic goods. Consumer goods are also starting to drop behind. Military goods are lacking, industrial goods are lacking, and luxury goods are lacking. Knowledge is starting to catch up, and commerce does not count since it doesn't really have a demand system. Yeah, I'm getting more tenants. Peasants, whatever you call them. Residents are moving in, although they're not doing so well. With natural change, nobles are... Burghers are actually moving in as well. Right, and let's check their wealth. Tenants are about basic. They're getting all their comfort needs, and knowledge needs, and life needs, and most of their luxury needs, which is excellent. Residents are finally getting their life needs. That's good. At least on average. I don't know about here, though. Oh, they are. Wow. Okay. The capital's doing well. The capital's doing well. They're also making much more money than before. It probably actually has to do with the increase in industry efficiency. Nobles are starting to lose money. I don't care about that though. The burghers are making insane amounts of money, but that happens to be volatile because commerce. Clergy doesn't really matter to me, so save slot 2. I can later on take a nice long overview. Ethiopia seems to be having some separatist issues. And fun just split in half. That's great. Lundu also has conquered some territory over here from probably multiple countries. Yeah. Makwa. And the now gone Moravi. Oh. Yeah, they are militarist. Okay. I'm also increasing in development. I now have almost 80 development in order to unlock the ability to reinvent legalism. I need 100 though. However, I'm not able to do that right now. Hopefully, my third ruler will have enough admin points because I also need admin points. Ruler skill needs to be at least 3, at least well in the admin category. It would help if they had more than that. Anyway, let's get rid of... I also managed to conquer all this. Zanzibar is no more. Now I just need to keep hold of it. Also, the Plague Death Tracker appeared. Yay! Average autonomy is 85%. Probably has to do with these provinces. Especially here. Zanzibar is going to get pretty bad pretty quickly. Well, with all the separatism not being a core. And the communication efficiency. And being a brother culture, but that can be rectified. Here we go. Cost 200 points, but I don't have a use for those points. Not until I get legalism. Because I'm not willing to spend 2,200 power just to gain 1 level in tech. And it doesn't really matter much anyway, because I can keep 13,000 power stored. Okay. In order to get meritocracy, I need bureaucratic reforms. Lots of them. Oh, and legalism needs to be present. Casual literacy, invention requirement years 1500. Technology, admin tech 21. Well, one of the following must be true. Tech level 21. Either that or year 1500. Wait. Or any known countries embrace casual literacy. I guess that's a combined... I don't know why that year 1500 is shifted aside. Province needs commercialization, at least 2, knowledge production, and has a higher learning industry, which I actually do have. And it would be nice, and 8 minimum would probably be good. Casual literacy looks like something I can manage, as long as I get commercialization. Once I get commercialization, yeah. Colombia minimum ports is commercialization present, passport, trade value. And then country on the following, colonial subject in the New World, capital in the New World, or own province outside the New World or Oceania. Oh. Okay, I don't need to look at that, it's not right now. I can check that later. Stability is starting to have issues, thanks to my reforms. But I did manage to make a major reform of changing urban governments to city charters, which raises autonomy from burghers and burgher power from wealth, but it did raise urban and commerce production, which is good. Rural Governance 3 is required for this. Brings it to extensive charters. But I can't do that right now. At least I've made money since. That's good. Okay, now I've asked you to drill. Okay. I feel I can leave this for next time. Anyway, I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. Also, the game seems to be speeding up. That's probably because I'm spending less time paused.